Real Southsiders versus upstate Paisa Southsiders. You feel me? Norteños, Surenos. Nah, my bad, dog.
Pocho, you're lame, dog. Quit saying my name, dog. You thirsty getting clout. You get no views on your podcast anyways, dog. Stop capping, my boy. Yeah, you reached out. You talk good about me. I never did an interview with you, my boy. You wanted to go on live. I never did, because why? I know what it is. You're making a narrative that's never going to happen. Dog, there's too much bloodshed, too much bullshit going on. Prison is prison. The streets is the streets.
Hey, what it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy Pocho of the Chicano Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. And let me know if you guys want me to go live soon. What are we talking about today? Hater World, Tommy Buns, Demon, South, Opina. Opina makes it. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Real Southsiders versus upstate Paisa Southsiders. You feel me? Norteños, Surenos. Nah, my bad, dog. Anyway, man, we're going to be talking about Tommy Gunz, Demon, man. Demon is a dope rapper coming, actually a pretty good rapper, song right here coming out of Pixie, California. Carries himself with respect, so he's going to get respect in this video. So I'm not going to be going too hard on the boy. But I guess the boy's dissing the big D. You know what I mean? That Blue Devil. Blue Devil. He's the Blue Devil now. My bad. I almost went back to a couple years ago. Blue Devil. Dissing Blue Devil, bro. And it's been going back and forth. It usually is between Tommy Gunz and that's the Blue Devil. So we're gonna go through a couple clips and just see go back a little bit of, let's take a little trip back memory lane and how this awkward, and the reason why I'm talking about all this is I just think it's very awkward. The LA Surenos are like, what's going on up there, dog? What are you guys talking about? You guys are Southsiders in Northern California and upstate Norteños, Surenos. Don't get mad. I'm just having a little bit of fun. But it is funny. Like, do you root for the 49ers or do you not? Do you go for the Raiders? Do you like the Giants, or are you just gotta like do you just have to like the Dodgers because you're from the South Side but you don't know nothing about the Dodgers? I just think it's awkward, bro. And every time I was in LA, all the Southsiders down there were like, "What? There's Southsiders up north? Why?" Anyway, sorry, being a little bit of but hey, just keeping it 100. Anyway. Blue Devil tried to show the dude love, brought Demon down many years ago, or like about a year ago, actually, a year or two ago, to the Hater World, and did an interview with Demon. And I think he expected Tommy Gunz to do an interview with him, and he didn't. But roll the clip of Demon, you know what I mean, doing his thing at the Hater World.
In the circle that you're in with everybody with, Tom, do you feel like it's competitive?
Nah, hell nah. Nah, not one bit.
Not one bit?
Nah, hell nah. All the homies, we support each other for sure. Like, we're happy that we came up because we're from the same hood.
No, not just him. I'm saying everybody.
Everybody,
you,
like
P-Face.
Blanco.
And I'm not saying like in a beef way, but, do you feel competitive, or you just feel like, we're just like the G unit or something, or we're just
to be honest, and it never felt like no competitive shit. We're just always just fucking around and getting in the studio and shit. But we never took it serious like that. Like, we don't see it like that. At least I don't, But
So you think that if one of them blows up, you're going along for the ride?
I don't know. I'm not saying that, but I mean, I don't mind that. I'm still gonna support them regardless if I go with them or not.
A lot of fools be making it for when they forget.
Yeah, that's true.
About Demon. They forget about fucking.
It's all good. They can't forgive me.
Some people take the homies with them though.
Yeah.
Are you bringing your homies with you?
Hell yeah, yeah. That's one thing about me that everybody always says. I always got my homies with me. Like, I'm always bringing them with me to every little thing, like shows and everything. I'm putting them on too. Like, shout out to the homie, shout out to Jay over here. The homie, he's coming up next. Y'all stay tuned for that. He's fresh out.
Right.
Shout out to Jay.
Somebody gotta make it.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta keep pushing them out till we make it.
The better the odds, the more there is, the better the chances.
For real.
Hell yeah.
You got a whole team coming with you. Somebody,
Hell yeah.
throw the ladder down. Let's go.
Exactly.
You see? And my bad, Blue Devil. Damn you, dog. You did lose a lot of weight. But so the Vato knew what he was doing. He was under pressure. They were kind of asking him, "Hey, are you gonna take the homies with you? Are you okay if they leave you behind?" And he was just like, "I take the homies, and if somebody gets it before me, hey, good for them. I'm still gonna be cheering them on." So he knew how to he knows how to interact with adults. He knows how to take hard questions and answer them really chill. When you have podcasters coming at you trying to get you in a corner, just answer it real calm like he did, like a straight G. I had to give him a little bit of respect for that one. You feel me? The next clip we're going to see is Hater World, or Tommy Gunz, though. This is kind of where the beef starts, because I basically think Demon's backing up Tommy Gunz, because Blue Devil just keeps going at him. But real quick, let's go back and do a quick first interview I think that Tommy Gunz did with the full community. Roll that clip.
Because I watched Blue Devil shit, and he had said that I guess he had an interview with you lined up like next week. He said like, oh yeah, we got him coming next week, and then that never happened. Like,
yeah,
what's up with that? Like,
I'm cool off that.
What's up with that?
Respectfully, I'm cool off that. Yeah.
Why you said what's got you feeling that way?
Damn.
You gonna keep it live?
They know.
Keep it live?
They know. They just rubbed me the wrong way. You know how I said I haven't got rubbed the wrong way since I got here? I never spoke to these people. My manager taps in with
Got
them.
here to LA,
I never.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was about to say, I never spoke to these people. They tap in with my manager, right? That's how that probably got set up. I don't know these people. And it seems like I rubbed them the wrong way. You know what I mean? I didn't even do shit to them, and I seem to rub them the wrong way. So I'm cool off that, because now you want me for an interview. Like, nah, I'm cool.
What you mean to rub you? What they say?
No, I said it seems like I rubbed them the wrong way with just being myself.
So basically, the homie says that he, you know what I mean? He says that he didn't really want to, you know, he came over to the food committee. He didn't really want to do Hater World, rubbing him the wrong way. Management talked to him. And I bet you Blue Devil was like, bro, why am I talking to your management when I was just talking to Demon? And at the time, and Demon was bigger than him. Why have I got to talk to my management, bro? Why don't you just come down? I already, like, there's going to be a clip I'm going to show you, you know, that he talks about later about helping making him famous. He said a lot of positive things about him. He did some content random. And it's not that she expected it, but it's just like, bro, do good business. I talked good about you, now come on the show. Don't act like you're too high and mighty. And that's basically what he did. Acted like he was too good for the Hater World and went over to the competitor, the full community. So, I mean, the game is dirty, dog. And it is what it is. But roll the clip of Opina responding to Tommy after he got out of jail. Roll that clip.
Man, I feel good. I'm back, baby, for real. Don't be one of them rappers that's doing 6 days in Supermax and coming out like you're Superman. That shit is corny. To some real G's, that shit is corny. To some little kids, it might look cool. But ain't nobody hearing that shit out here in the streets, dog. And don't give up your fucking donuts.
It's hella true though, dog. Tommy Gunz came out and he was just acting like he was like the biggest, baddest Sureno that ever hit the, you know, YouTube yard up, but outside. When he only did a month. It's hella funny, dog. And even when he was in interviews, bro, he was talking like he was like a, you know, a solid homie, dog. And like, you know, I've been through hella, you know, like when they've been through a war or something and now they're all humble and kick back. He was acting all stoic. That's the word, stoic, man. That's funny, bro. So Opina basically said, hey, man, stop acting like, you know, you're a big tough guy, bro. You're just another fool. You know, get in line. And stop giving your donuts away at county jail. And then Tommy Buns responds to him. Roll the clip of Tommy Buns hating on Opina.
What's poppin'? You know the heifers could get it too. Vato said they're doing a lot of talking, and it looks like Food Story's doing a lot of talking. I happen to have something that you Vatos don't, and that's time, homie. I'm a YG out here doing my thug thizzle. I know you fools are hating. If you're 40 and trying to rap,
rapping has age limits. You're 40.
Fuck rap, we own that. What's poppin'?
That's a good question. Does rapping have age limits? I do think that it is a young man's sport. It does look better when you're younger. But that being said, there are a lot of rappers that are still doing shows that are in their 40s and 50s. Yes, most of their songs are from the 90s, but they're still out there. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comments, who is your favorite rapper in his 40s? I do think that if you haven't made it by 40s and you've been trying since you're like in your 20s, I don't want to hear that about podcasting. I've been doing this for a couple years and I was on bigger platforms before. And I'm about to hit 9K, dog. For me to hit 10K in my garage, brother, is a blessing, homie, and I'm proud of that. If you haven't, please subscribe to this page, bro, and let me know what I can do better instead of hating. But he basically says that there's an age limit on it, that the one thing that he has against you guys is time, so he can just wait you guys out. The problem with that, brother, is that we have experience, and we've been here longer, so we already know the game. So, I don't know, bro. I might make another video about how your career is just crumbling, but I wanted to take this back. It's been a while to take it back to the past. So anyway, Tommy Gunz says that, hey, no matter what, I'm a young G out here getting it, and you fools are old, so no matter what, I'm winning. But roll the clip of now we're moving forward, you know, fast forward, and roll the clip of Blue Devil discussing that Demon's hating on him. Roll that clip.
He dissed you?
Yeah.
About time.
But did you see it?
I seen it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen
Well,
it.
I seen like one. I don't know how many he did or what.
Yeah.
Was it just one?
You see the Culture Uncensored? That's probably
Yeah,
what you saw.
that's the one I seen.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
the one I
bro.
seen.
So,
But did you remember the last pod we had? We showed him love.
Yeah.
You brought him up. You
Yeah,
brought him
that's
up,
the
and
boy.
you were like, "Shout out to Demon," and I said, "I fuck with him. Salute to the homie."
Yeah, it's the homie.
You know, and then you shout him out all the time too.
yeah.
Have you ever heard me diss that fool on here?
Nah.
Ever? No, Tommy Gunz is a different story because he made a whole diss record on me. You know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he did a diss record on me. I'm the one that made him famous, even though he'll never say that. You know, but I've never dissed Demon, bro. So what happened was, let me break it down real quick. Culture Uncensored posted the video that we did. Remember how last week you brought up the news? And this is not me pointing no fingers, but it's all out there. You brought up the news where Blanco crossed out Tommy Gunz on the no jumper wall?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's how it started. And that fool Culture Uncensored made a post where he said, Demon says that if Tommy doesn't do nothing, he will.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, I didn't think nothing of it. It's like, whatever. But then somebody tagged me in the comments, and it's Demon basically saying that I'm the one pushing these narratives. Right? And so I got in there, and I said, hey, bro, if I got something to say, I'll say it myself. I don't got to hide behind no account.
Yeah.
The fuck? I think everybody knows me by now. I'll talk shit about anybody if I feel a certain way. Not even talking shit. I'll speak my mind on whoever it is. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, there's nothing to hide from. What the fuck?
So he thinks that you're.
So he thinks I'm the one telling Cultural Censor, like, hey, do this. Or I'm behind the page.
Like to post it?
Yeah, to post it. So I'm in there like, nah, fool, that ain't me. And then instead of him accepting what I'm saying or like getting at me like on the side, he goes, and this is his words. He said, why don't you tell everybody how last time I was in there, you had Droop speak up for you? And I'm like, what the fuck? That's like some private shit, some private hood politics that went on here that you just gave to the world. Like what he's talking about, it was some hood shit going on. Private, not for the internet. Happened behind closed doors between a couple of people. Why the fuck would you air that shit out on the internet? You know what I mean? Like that, to me, right away, I was like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not no internet. We never, I never brought it up to the internet.
So basically, he said that they had a private conversation where some street stuff happened and Droop stepped in, which because he's like the oldest homie. And Demon brought it up to the internet, brought it out to the internet. And that's where it's wrong. You know, you should never see, you guys don't get it, but I'm only responding to things that are on the internet, been on the internet. Half the stuff we talked about today is old stuff. I just wanted to take you down memory lane of the Tommy Buns and Hater World drama. But, and I just can't believe Demon got it. And remember, Tommy Gunz even did a diss track against all of them. I don't want to play it because I think I'll get demonetized. But yeah, so the one reason why the Hater World's tripping, I guess, is that Demon talked about some street stuff on the internet, and that's where, you know, where it's all bad. And he even says, dog, let's put the little clip like right here, maybe right here. Someone let these 16-letter paisas know that in 6 months to a year, they'll all be forklift drivers. Sud, gang, nigga. That's crazy. With Blanco and P-Face song. That's what the Hater World put out. And then they respond, and I'll put it right here. 16thLetterBoys said, no one takes this fool serious, takes him serious. And it's a picture of Opina and Blue Devil. And then lastly, there's a clip here that, second to lastly, is a little bit long, but it is Blue Devil just saying basically that, I mean, roll the clip of Blue Devil talking about how Tommy Gunz and 16thLetter and all these guys don't have good music and they're only in the media basically, I think, for, you know, because they do shenanigans. Roll that clip.
The minute you stop moving around is the minute that your traction will end and your career will end. Nowadays in 2026, you don't have to be a good rapper. You don't have to be a lyricist. You don't have to have good music. As long as you're in front of the camera, bro, doing all this shit right here, bro, or whatever As long as you're in front of the camera acting tough, as long as you're in front of the camera saying gangland or whatever these youngsters say, sur gang, and people are like, oh shit, they're entertained, you're on. Back then you had to have good music. Back then you had to have a hit. Back then you had to have good beats, production, a cosign. Now as long as you're in front of the camera, you pop it.
And that's where I want to conclude, people, is that basically back then, no matter what, you had to have good music because there were only a couple platforms that you could get on: radio, MTV, local radio as a bigger radio or thing, this and that. And so only the best of the best. That's why, like, people back in the day when they were famous, they were like really famous because they were famous for being the best at what they did, and that's why they were on TV or on the radio or on advertisements, right? So now, as long as you have good chisme, or you can make, have like a gimmick, it's Lefty Gunplay, Sud Gang, the whitest essay from the Trece, all these different things, bro, that you can be clowned. That you can be popular in the media. If you look at like Crazy Hood Media, Florida Fools, Tommy Gunz is in that all the time for doing horrible things that don't make him actually look good. I should make a video about how he talked bad about black women, about how he doesn't take care of animals, his dogs, about, he is friends with all these guys, now he's not friends with any of them, about how he's going to jail soon. In the end, bro, Hater World is sitting in his nice studio doing consistent work, and you're all over the place, bro. You're younger, he's older, you might have time, but he has experience, baby, and his experience might trump your time, my boy. I always tripped out. Now, looking back when I was a youngster, looking back at fools in their 40s and thinking they were just some old fools. But now I can totally look in there. I remember looking in some of these men's eyes and how they looked at me like I was an idiot. And now I totally understand them, bro. Last clip, bro. I wanted to show you how black people see you, my boy. They don't see you as a legitimate rapper. They make fun of you. So roll the funny clip of the boy imitating you. What's his name? His name is this might not be him though, Flock to Ball. But check it out, dog. This is how people see the boy Tommy. So let me know in the comments below. Actually, just run the clip first.
They see Tommy Gunz out in public, asked to take a peek. Remember I was broke as fuck, me and the homies taking shit. These fools see the video going up, so now they wanna hate. This for the 2 and 3 and they 1-8. Remember she didn't like me back then, wouldn't go on a date. Now she in my DM cause she see me flying all these planes. Check it, it's Tommy Gunz from that 16 management. Make sure you guys go get your plain white tees from plainwhitetees.com. You already know, I tapped in, you already know, he got me right. Plain white tee, my shit was dirty, type in plainwhitetees.com. I knew that fool was never down the right, he always been lame. Some fools die, some fools go to jail, that's just part of the game. Tommy Gunz, I'm out here selling drugs, you're out here using them. These fools be posting guns out on the ground but never using them. I think about that time I shot that fool and now my stomach hurt. The ladies didn't like me back then but now they want to flirt. The hyenas like me cause I'm confident and down. That fool say he from Nevada but he never come around.
So as you see, bro, hilarious dude. That dude is hella funny, dog. I love that dude. So let me know, you guys, in the comments below. Is Tommy Gunz, is Demon, are they wrong for going at Blue Devil when he was trying to help them? Is Blue Devil a little too sensitive just because Tommy Gunz didn't want to, do interviews and do content with him? And also, dude, like, do you think that LA Surenos and Paisas or South State Surenos, bro, this is the other part. Blue Devil calls him a Paisas. You Paisas from 16 letter, dog. You Paisas Southsiders. They don't like being called Paisas, dog. So for him to say that, that's like an internal thing, saying like the Southsiders be making fun of upstate Surenos, calling them like the plan B. They couldn't make it on the north day, so they got, on the plan B, or, like on the secondary team or whatever, the JV team, they couldn't play ball. They couldn't play in the varsity. So he's clowning upstate Surenos pretty much that are rappers and saying that these paisas are not going to be doing it that long in the way that they're acting. And these fools are acting like this fool, again, ain't nothing but a fool hiding in his garage. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I think Blue Devil basically is keeping it 100. Opina is keeping it real. But the sad thing is, in the end, all these guys could do better together if they just came together united to make money, not be best friends. Tommy Gunz and Hater World interview would go up Let's be honest. Anyway, let me know in the comments. This is your boy Pocho of the Chicano Podcast. Like, subscribe, it, turn on notifications, and support a real one in the field. Gang, you vatos don't. It's all right. Let me know what I can do better, and I would love your support. About to hit 9K, and we up to 10K. Let's go. This is your boy Pocho 1, and I'm out.